Hi Loopers, it's Kim Russo aboard the Perch. Welcome to leg 2 of my own Great Loop adventure. If you saw leg 1, you know that we stopped for the night in the Florida Everglades at the West Pass Anchorage. We left bright and early the next morning, about 7 a.m., with a beautiful sunrise coming up over the Gulf. As we continued, this is a pretty straight shot today, so not a whole lot to report. We were expecting some 1-footers, and we actually ended up with 1 to 2 foot waves, mostly hitting us on the beam. So I've sped this up a little bit. As I said, not a whole lot to show you out here. But those 1 to 2 footers on the beam makes for a not very comfortable ride for people prone to motion sickness like myself. So I took that as an opportunity to try out some new seasick meds that I got, and they worked great, but put me sound asleep. So I missed the first couple of hours of this trip actually, and by the time I woke up feeling much better, and the waves had actually shifted, so we were taking them a little bit more on the bow. If you get seasick like I do, you know that that's a much more comfortable ride, and when you're kind of rolling with them as opposed to rocking back and forth. So this video will show you a little bit of the waves now hitting us on the bow. Not much video to show you before that because, like I said, I kind of slept through the first few hours here this morning. So continuing on, again, straight run down to Marathon, which is our next destination, just basically headed through the Gulf. A few of you mentioned after our last video, and I forgot that not everybody is an AGLCA member and has access to the Great Loop Link e-magazine, where I gave a whole lot more detail about my planned adventure. But I'm traveling with Michael Martin, and he is a gold looper. Completed the loop, I believe, in 2017. So yes, it is my first loop. That gold burgee is not mine, it is Michael's, and he's earned that. So we're gonna let him continue to fly that and look at getting a white one to add to that. But this is our approach at Marathon. You saw the 7-mile bridge there off to the side, and that is the Marathon Key specifically. We are headed for Marlin Bay Yacht Club, which is an AGLCA sponsor, and that will be the Perch's slip for the next 2 weeks. So pulling into Marlin Bay, you come right past their Sunset Tower, which has stunning views of the sunset each evening there in the Gulf. We were in the inner basin right near the clubhouse, and we will share lots of details of our 2-week stay in Marathon, and more specifically here at Marlin Bay Yacht Club, in our next Great Loop Lifestyles video. So check that out when you get a chance. Very easy day of cruising, especially if you don't get seasick. This is our Nebo report for the day. You can see we kept it between 8 and 9 knots, and there is our full track for the day. So as I said, straight run on down to Marathon, pretty easy run, all in the green, which is the Nebo color for keeping it between 5 and 10 knots. So good day of cruising. We'll be sharing our next leg, which is from Marathon towards Key Largo. So look for that video soon. Thanks for joining us.